What's up?
What up, my boys and girls?
What up?
This is your girl, Whitney, a.k.a. Prada Looks. Thank you for joining me again for another episode of the Boombox Podcast.
Boombox.
Miss Natalie could not make it today.
So I'm back, bitches.
Unfortunately, she had to work, so she'll make it to the next episode, where it's every Friday. I have nothing but entertaining guests and dope-ass guests. Which, by the way, thank you so much, everybody in the back, for coming.
Hey, what's up?
But since that is not here, we have my favorite co-host, Miss Crystal.
Thank you for having me. Happy Friday, y'all. Woo woo.
Yeah, let me
You
get
know
that
why
joint.
I chose you, right? Because
This is gonna be my favorite episode yet. Hey.
We're gonna get lit. You guys know this is a 420 friendly podcast. Anyways, so people back here, let me introduce you. This is Cookie.
What's up? Hi.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, of course.
He
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. He is a bud tender at your local.
Connected Beomtshore location. All of us are.
Connected Cannabis, Beomtshore,
Yes.
5227, get it right, 2nd Street. What's up?
And this is Dabstinny.
Dabstinny, aka Destiny. Yeah.
Thank you for coming, Miss Bud Tender.
Thank you.
I love a female bud tender. They're
The
so
boss,
nice.
too.
They're so nice.
Oh, she's the boss. Yeah.
That's right. Women taking over.
Yep.
And back here we have Frank.
What's up, Frank, a.k.a. Dank Young? How's it going, everybody?
Not only is he a bud tender at Connected, but he's also a producer.
Yeah, I've been making some heat in the studio at my
Some
house.
big heat.
You already know.
All right, dope. Thank you guys for coming and thank you for joining me. I'm really excited because I've been wanting to have bud tenders on my podcast. Sorry, am I hogging up?
We're excited
Thank you
to
guys
be
for the
here.
goodies.
Yeah, we're excited to be here. Share the love. This is some Connected Cannabis flower here. So
I know my
exquisite tasting,
Yo.
designer weed.
Exotic.
Well,
Top
what are we
shelf.
smoking?
Right here's gonna be Gelinade. It's a cross from lemon tree and gelato.
Ooh, tell
fuck.
them. That's an $80 A shit right there. Hold up.
It's my favorite.
I feel so good.
Oh, we don't pay no $80
strain,
for that shit. You
hands
tripping.
down.
But no, we good.
It's literally
So
my
don't even
favorite
worry.
strain. The best. The shit.
Like we got a bunch of shots right here in Wilmington,
if
but
there was
I
one
love
strain I had to
Wilmington shots,
smoke
yeah.
the rest of my life, this is it.
all right. Thank you for fucking blazing us out again. I'm so excited. Okay. First of all, how is it being a female bud tender? Now you're a boss. How is the life?
I'm one of the assistant managers, so it's extremely different from being a bud tender, but I do jump on the floor and I do communicate with patients. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
So I love going out on the floor. You meet a lot of cool people. You have to be social, you have to be active as far as like knowing what people want, feeling feelings, how they're talking to you, Sometimes you get people in there that haven't smoked weed in weeks and they're assholes to you and they're in there bitching basically, So you have to like feel their attitude
Like,
and
I'm
roll
here
with
to
it.
help you.
You have to try to help them, yeah.
Right.
You have to make them know like I'm on your side, Don't trip about the prices. I know it's legal.
Yeah.
We got taxes now, but we gotta break it down to them,
Yeah, that's fucking dope. When did you get into the cannabis business?
So
Day
my
one.
first time I've ever walked into a dispensary, it would be with my mother.
Oh, shit.
I was like 17, and she told me like, do you want to go get this deal? Like, because I have an illness, so that pretty much like provoked me to
wow.
smoke cannabis in the first place.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like 70 pounds on a pick line with at-home nurses from 16 to 21. And
Crazy.
since I was I would be at my first dispensary working with a pick line in my arm and like IVs going through me. So people would always
Shut
ask like,
up.
and they would give me like a lot of kudos like, okay, I believe whatever you're saying because you are obviously sick,
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll tell them like what's good for them, what are you feeling, what helped me. And it just is like a huge experience for me being ill as far as being in the cannabis industry and then
Yeah.
just being in the cannabis industry like for recreational purposes,
Oh wow, it's crazy, dude. That's like legit one of those stories where you're like, okay, this obviously does work. Like you guys
Exactly.
need to
It's-
smoke
it's
it. We need
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
I don't like prescription pills.
Not
I'm
at
not
all.
about that shit.
I was
Fuck
up to
Advil.
like 20 pills a day, and that was
Advil.
literally prescribed by my doctor. 20 pills a day. I had to go to the hospital and do like a type of dialysis, so to say. They would give me an IV medicine for 4 hours
shit.
every week, and it would just be a thing I would have to go through. I had to drop out of high school. I had to do homeschool because I was so so sick. And one day I just cold turkey everything, including all the pain pills, every single thing. And my doctors told me, do not do this. You don't know what you're doing. But I did it, and I have yet to have any pain pill, any medication prescribed to the doctor.
Just
when I go to the doctor today, he tells me, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And so it's
Girl's
literally
a walking, talking miracle.
It's literally cannabis.
Yeah.
Literally cannabis. Yeah.
That's
so
fucking tight,
my first
dude.
dispensary job was when I was 17. I lied and I said I was 18. My mom got me the job there, and I was there. And ever since then, my only job has been dispensaries. Since then, and I'm 25 right now. So ever since then, I've made it through the trap shop days. I made it through multiple raids, and then I became
Susie's Deliveries.
Yeah, I have my own delivery service in Rancho Cucamonga. And I moved out.
Boom,
I moved
boom.
out here, so I connected very well, basically.
Oh wow.
That words. Huh?
Yeah, she boss. That's why. She's been in it since day one. And what's crazy is at our store, we get a lot of people who come in that are like 60 to 80 years old and saying the same shit. They have all these things that are wrong with them, and they're done with pills. They don't work. And guess what? They come to me and they say, I sold them like a transdermal compound, which is like a bomb. And they're like, this is the only thing that's ever worked for my arthritis. And it's like insane arthritis, or like neuropathy, which is like insanely painful.
Yeah.
And people come up like, you literally sold me something that has literally worked and nothing else has.
Yeah.
And they keep coming back.
You guys back here changing lives, saving lives.
I swear to God.
yeah, dude.
And I just
One
signed up
bud
to
at a
like sell
time.
weed, and I was like, all right, screw it. Like I've always worked, like I worked at Zoomies, I worked at Subway, I worked at like other jobs that weren't weed industry related. And so I had to work with all that shit. But when I came to weed industry, it's the best job ever. Excuse me.
Oh, go ahead.
Excuse
No,
me.
fuck
Whoa.
it. Better out than in. That's fucking dope, dude.
What I always
yeah,
like to
it's
say
so
is like
crazy. It
any
gives me
bad
goosebumps.
day there is going to be like the best day anywhere else. Just
I'm in
because
such
the
awe
vibes,
right now.
everything.
Every day is so
so
fun.
inspired.
And we,
help
listen,
multiple people a
And,
day.
you know-
like
and,
we
you know-
literally, it's a consultation speaking with people sometimes. We're there for 30 minutes sometimes because they don't know anything
we
about
can't
anything.
even smoke.
And I love that you guys are bringing that up, because there's so many. So me, I come from a traditional family. Like my mom would be like, no, fuck no, cannabis, you're fucking stupid, you're a fucking druggie, right?
Yeah.
In her mentality.
Same.
But now as it's progressing, like, dude, it's a fucking plant.
And we see that
It's
a lot of
plant.
elderly people come in
Like
saying,
I
you know
grew
what,
it in
I'm
my
open
closet.
to trying it now.
Like,
I tried some
yeah.
cream,
I
now
grew it.
I'm
I
open
grew
for a
it,
vape
grew it.
pen. You know, it's all baby
yeah.
steps, and they're seeing it's not like the reefer madness that they would see back in the day, like we
Big
were all
facts.
speaking of before. You know, and
It's all propaganda. It's
Yeah,
all
exactly.
it's all for
there's other things that are hurting you more so than marijuana.
More definitely,
you know?
Oxycontin, like all that other bullshit. You know what I mean? Cocaine,
narcotics.
you know what I mean? Like narcotics is a motherfucker.
Or simply alcohol if you abuse it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
true.
alcohol is going to be the leading cause of death
You don't got
rather
no
than
mic, bro.
marijuana. Never has marijuana have caused one
Yeah.
death.
True that. I
Yeah.
picked up smoking again about a year and a half ago. And my reason for drinking, like, I don't even want to drink. I'll go out and drink that much. I'm like, I'll just smoke. That way I can drive home and you guys can all be the DD. So, like, I cut down my drinking so much from just smoking.
Yeah, see, that's awesome. And I never usually drink, but you know, sometimes you just going through some things. No, I'm just kidding. No, but we work on 2nd Street as well, you know. But my preference is by far to smoke. By far.
2nd Street has all these bars. It's always popping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had my birthday party over there. I
Oh,
just
heck
Panama
yeah.
Joe's.
Oh,
A
what?
little bit.
I got
Do
two
you ever
ra-
go to Panama Joe's?
Yeah, we remember we used to
for
go.
lunch.
We used to go for lunch. We get so fucked up. And then we go to the sex store. Like,
Love stuff.
Yo, let us know because we have free drinks. Like we have these cards we pass out at our
need a
shop,
lighter, dude.
and it's free drinks for Panama Joe's. And I'll give you like 5 of them or more. Yeah, I'll hook you
hell
guys
yeah,
up.
we need to go.
Yeah, if you guys go there, I'll literally come through with
Shout
those
out to
cards.
Panama Joe's. What's up?
You get,
Podcast coming. We're gonna have. I wanted to ask you about CBD since you were talking
Yes.
so much. This is a good
Hit
one,
'em
right?
with it.
Because this
Definitely.
is something that my mom's gonna be like, "Oh, why are you smoking?"
Oh, no,
Well,
definitely.
Hey, mom, listen.
It
No.
sets it apart like indefinitely.
So let me tell you, my dad has diabetes. My dad, he's been to the hospital like a fucking in this year, he probably been to the hospital 10 times. He's had low blood count. He's all this. Now he's thinking he's having arthritis. He's getting all fucked up. And because diabetes fucks you up more and more and more, it just accumulates, right? So I've told him about CBD, and I've read so much shit about CBD, but I don't know enough. Like I don't know about wait, should I take a cream? Should he eat something? Should
Right.
he
I just know it's good for you.
yeah,
Like, I just know it's good.
So tell me, what?
So what I always ask ask is like, what are you trying to target? Are you trying to have a good night's sleep? Are you trying to go about your day pain-free? Are you trying to do it all? You know what I mean? Sometimes people think CBD is just, that's the way, but no, there's CBD derived from hemp, there's CBD derived from cannabis, and it's going to be two totally different things.
Yeah.
So the CBD derived from hemp is going to be more so something that's like more of like, you know, an aid, so to say, but you have to take it in a regimen, and it's not going to be as much of a pilling as the CBD from cannabis.
Yeah.
You need the cannabis to activate that CBD and to make it work, you know? So what I would recommend for your dad in particularly, since he's saying he's dealing with for arthritis and, you know, diabetes and just different common things that are going to give him like pain, he's going to want CBD a ratio with THC, you know? So what we usually say is like 1 to 3, 30 to 1. Yeah.
Jinx. Got it. Hit him with it. Yeah,
Exactly,
30 to 1 because it's non-psychoactive, but it's enough to have pain relief. For like diabetes, what is he looking for? Pain relief or like sleep aid?
Pain relief.
Both?
He has headaches. Look, they put him under almost 8 type of pills.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do not only
Tramadol too.
I don't know. He's on.
That's all I was on.
So what he needs to do is basically take like a tincture, but in a regimen, because CBD, like I tell everybody, is like a vitamin. If you take one vitamin, it does nothing.
Vital. You have to take it
does
in a
nothing.
regimen.
But when you take a vitamin every day, it is beneficial, and it does have the benefits. You do see it after like a week or two. And same with CBD, because CBD is non-psychoactive. It doesn't get you high, of course, but it does have the inflammation, like anti-inflammation purposes, and other stuff that is good for pain relief. Because arthritis is inflammation in a sense, and that's why it hurts. And so when you take that every day in a regimen, you will see benefits of it. But that's why you need THC, because when you get THC with the CBD, it actually activates the CBD.
All right.
And it's way more beneficial. But if you have enough CBD and a little tiny bit of THC, you won't be high, but you'll still have the same benefits.
And it dilutes the effect.
Yeah.
So like a lot of times when people are first trying
Straight
out
up.
edibles, we tell them, buy a CBD water. You know, maybe if this edible isn't going to be like so
I've seen
active
those.
for you,
Okay.
get a CBD water, drink that if you feel a little bit too medicated,
Every
and
day.
it'll calm you down, you know? It'll give
One
you a
every
good
day.
balance.
Okay. Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
I heard that one.
THCA as well. THCA is non-psychoactive. It means tetrahydrocannabinol acid. So it's weed before it is smoked.
Yeah.
So that's basically like juicing weed, or if you have like really gnarly pain, that is what it's good for. It basically it's a topical
We
for
have
pain
like a
relief.
tincture with THCA.
Well,
As
guess
well.
who's gonna go get medicine for my dad?
It's awesome because
Yo, we got stuff that'll for sure help
you
him,
could
no
get
doubt.
something that
You'll
he
come
will
back.
not get high, but
bet.
he'll get the benefits of the everything. You know what I mean? He'll still get the THC, but it's not going to be medicating because it's THCA. As he was explaining, it's not medicating unless it burns, you know? So since it's a tincture, it's going to be ideal. And sometimes when people come in just looking for CBD from hemp, we still give it to them, but it's a stepping stone into the right direction. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Okay.
You want some?
That's fucking.
You wanna
That's
talk,
fucking
Matt?
dope. Thank you.
Cookies over here. You want to talk?
I'm pretty stony baloney, but
I love
He's
how we're
stony.
passing so many bloods. So
He's stony. He says he can't
I
talk.
wanted
but
to
all right.
ask. I wanted to ask
there
you
you
a
go.
question about your producing, about your music. I know. I really.
right.
That's fucking dope. So you're a budtender and you do music on the side.
I do. I actually have 2 mixtapes coming out with a guy named Young Courageous, or also YK the Juice Man.
YK.
He's straight up from San Pedro.
Oh,
super trappy. It's insane. And he sips lean all the time. It's crazy. He comes over. Yeah, it's insane.
It must be fucking a good music right there. Then
I have a studio in my apartment, and it's like a full setup with like acoustic treatment on the walls and everything. And then he comes through and produces some of the greatest like freestyles, and he just off the top puts down one song in like 20 minutes. It's crazy.
That's fucking
Shout out
dope.
YK the
Talented.
Juice Man, Young Courageous. All right, go
I'll
check
put
him out
him in- I'll
on
put him on the
Instagram.
bio. I'll
On
put him on the
Instagram, it's
bio.
Call My Phone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And they got an Instagram and everything. I'm gonna tag them on there.
There you go.
Yep.
We'll tag him. And
All
then
right.
I also
Maybe
work
you could
with
come to the show.
Kareem.
Maybe you could come over here.
Hey, we could do that one day.
Yeah,
I'll
you
come
come.
back with both of my
Tell her
homies.
bring all the weed you guys brought.
No, we'll bring a
You
lot of
guys
weed.
made a good.
This is every time. This is daily. Like we do this
wow.
every day.
Crystal, you're like, come over more often.
Honestly.
She's like, you get to guest host, and I'm like, okay.
Hey, I'll come through with all the rappers.
Fuck yeah, I'm there.
Hell yeah, that's lit. I like her. Crystal's cool. She's dope.
Crystal knows what's
We
up.
like
Yeah.
blaze it on our lunchtime, so I'm sure you guys blaze it on your lunchtime as well.
And my 10 minute.
Every time.
And we go have drinks.
Anytime.
No, I'm just kidding. We don't
Like,
drink.
don't be burning
No,
your food.
we don't blaze. We don't really blaze on our lunchtime because we're not allowed to smoke. But
No.
yeah, we can't smell like it. But we do hit vapes, which is not that heavy. Like we're not getting faded, so it's not that crazy or
No,
anything. It's
no, of
kind of
course not.
relieving just our anxiety
nice.
from work and stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
of course.
We were in
simple
the back of the
stuff.
warehouse at work.
I mean, that's dope. I used to do that
we
too at
circled the
Zoomies.
parking lot a couple
At
times
Zoomies,
with
I'd
the
smoke
air.
fat in the
There you
bathroom.
go, there you go.
Fuck Zoomies. Yeah, at
Got the
Zoomies, we'd
Ozium
be
up in
smoking
there.
in the bathroom. We'd be smoking in the back, like where the shoes are. It was lit. Yeah, I ate edibles every time. Fuck Zoomies.
That's so funny.
But what's that background right there? I like that. Show the people. Show the people. This is what we all about. All right. This is the daily
That's some
stuff.
good
We
stuff
be
right
smoking
there.
like this big every day.
Literally.
Tell me, Cookie. Oh, you have the mic, right? Good. So tell me, Cookie. Tell me when did you start smoking and how did you get into the
That's the highest you ever
bartending?
got. No.
Damn.
Yep.
So
out. Yeah.
Captain Jack's back in the day, Green Organics.
Green
that's how I actually
Organic.
met Dabstinny. She was the manager over there.
Shout out that year.
Or what was that? 2013.
It had to be.
Last time ago.
That was a minute
2013.
ago.
That was like my first management job at a dispensary. It was a dab bar, had an outside lounge. It was
Ooh.
lit.
That shit
They're
was
legal now.
bougie
They're
and beautiful,
They're in San Bernardino.
honey.
They're legal.
In LA, Lowell Cafe. The Lowell Cafe in LA, you can go smoke and eat there.
Yes.
That's opening up this month.
Oh, we're going.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
gonna go.
We're going.
Fuck it.
But
Yeah.
definitely,
We're there.
Captain Jack's Days has it proven to be such a great experience.
Oh my
and
God, the
it's literally
greatest.
ideal. It was the best upbringing.
Just imagine like you're able to budtend and then have a dab bar in the the
Nice.
background, and
We
then
had regulars. It was awesome.
Where was this at?
This is in Upland, California. honey.
We actually
Can we get the
found
open one
Matt
right here?
at Starbucks. We found Matt at Starbucks. He was hella cool. We told him, "Do you want a job?" Basically, he became a
That's
regular
so
at Captain
dope.
Jack's. And then we pretty much were like, okay, people were like not doing well here. You know what I mean? So let's get Matt is honestly he knows what's up. He comes here all the time. He's cool. Let's get Matt on the team. So Matt's been on the team. When I went to
Nice.
Connected,
Yep.
I referred him. And now he's at Connected as well. And he's proven to be just a strong, independent,
That's so dope.
leader.
You're just chilling
Definitely.
at Starbucks smoking a joint one day. These people come walking up. You got a job, bro.
You're like,
You say dream job, I say dream walk, and I'm just like that. honey. Yes.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
I started smoking before I turned 21 because I was like, I'm gonna get high before I get drunk. But my stupid ass got drunk way before I got high. So
I know you hit those 4 logos. Now they're now they're White
back
Claws.
in the day, yeah.
Now they're White Claws.
Oh, yeah.
We know
So-
what's up.
As a bud tender, you guys were in the industry since day one, right?
Yep.
I mean, I know
Wild,
you
Wild
were working at
West.
Starbucks, but look, I just joined it. This is my first industry job.
Wow.
But I have sales experience, right? So
Yeah.
that's why I'm fucking top salesman at Connected.
Woo.
I'm the only one who be making
There you go.
Damn, we got a lot of
$21,000.
top people in here. I'm just
Yo,
excited.
I've been
You do
making
not always need
$21,000 a
experience.
week.
I can tell you that. I can
That
tell you
adds
do
up
not
to
always need
averaging
experience.
$80,000.
That's nice.
I don't have experience, but I have product knowledge because I've been using since I was day
Sometimes
one.
people
User
are
like
just
13, 14. I've been
naturals.
smoking weed. I got my med card at 18. I have so much product knowledge with THC, CBD, CBN, THCA. We can go on and on. Like, it's crazy.
I didn't even know
Long
how to shoot
conversations.
Just be like, where the weed
Yo,
at?
no, we talking about cannabinoids right now, and we're
Yeah.
talking about what's beneficial and what
Yeah.
needs you need it for.
Yeah.
But obviously, we want that THC. We want to take
Yeah.
some dabs. And we want to smoke blunts, a little bit of
I'm
nicotine
so
in there,
bad.
sadly,
I'm
but
so
it's cool.
bad. So my first time taking a dab, right?
Tell us.
So I fucked up.
What happened?
I fucking threw up.
No.
It happens. My first
hold
dab,
on.
I was
Let
just
me tell
holding
you
my
what
head.
happened. Let me tell you what happened at my homie's house. And I was like, a dab? Is that shit? Okay, fuck it, I'm down. so then he goes, okay. And I'm like, okay, tell me when. Oh, he's like, take it to the dome. I'm like,
Oh,
okay, take it to the dome. I go, fucking huge ass
See, but
cloud.
back then that shit was hot, not
Oh
timed
my
out.
God, I go,
That shit sizzled.
everywhere.
Reclaim.
Like
Oh,
now,
God.
we're-
Mariscos came
we're
through that
bougie
day.
as fuck with it. We got
Came
a
out.
timer, we got puff codes and shit. It's actually
Tell
just
her.
like
I seen on your
pre-activated.
Instagram that
You dab every
fucking
morning?
cone.
Yeah, I dab every morning,
It's
every night,
so
every
bomb.
lunch.
I
you know,
wish you
everything.
could have brought it. That would have been cool.
Oh,
What is
my
that?
God.
It wasn't charged.
Oh, next time.
But no, I would have brought it.
I dab too hard.
I dab hard. That's why aka my name's
Damn.
Dabstinny over here. But
Hence, hello.
it's actually medication. I've been
Yeah.
off all medications, like I said, since I got diagnosed, and it's ideal. Like, this is literally a medicinal plant. You know what I mean? It's ideal.
You like Fruit Loops?
Oh my
Hey.
god, I'm dead.
I think
These fools are getting stoned over here, okay? I'm still over here rolling up blunts. What? All right,
You're
calm
still
down.
stoned too.
Guys, you hate
Relax.
being the blunt
Yeah.
roller.
Like,
Everyone I hang out
No,
with
please let
smokes
me
but
be the
doesn't know how to roll a blunt, so
oh my
I always have to roll a
god, I've been
blunt.
smoking since I was like in high school, and I still can't roll a blunt.
No,
I barely picked up smoking
everyone
like
just
2 years ago and learned how to roll a joint, a
I
blunt.
can roll the best woods too, though. Like the best woods. That's the shit. That's me.
I don't really
We
smoke,
have.
but it's fine.
Hey, you guys could come
Okay,
over
next time.
Hey, Crystal,
My door is always open for you guys.
always come. Damn, what are we rolling right there?
Honestly, this is some Oregon Diesel by Lowell Farms. It's not like the craziest exotic buds,
Ooh, Lowell
but
Farms.
it's really good high. It's like a hybrid. I don't know, it tests at like 23% THC. It comes in a cool ass jar
23.
with a cool ass box. It's like a rolling tray. It's an indica
Fancy.
dominant. Yeah, and it was grown on the Lowell Farms. That's what it tells you, because they actually outsource a lot of their stuff. But this is one of the brands we sell at Connected for only about $35 an eighth. I don't know if I could say that over this shit, so maybe edit it out. But yeah, so it's cool. You know, they have the cafe coming up soon, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. Go buy Biscotti. If you want to buy a good strain
Yeah.
at Connected Cannabis, go buy Biscotti or Gelato 41.
Noted.
Yeah, those are the best because we grew those. We created those.
Oh,
and
wow.
so, yeah,
And
We
we
also
guys-
have like gushers or like
gushers.
the ones
yeah.
you have to catch when they're there are like Moon Bowl.
Who creates these names, dude?
Growers, they
no,
phenotype. They
no, yeah.
They phenohunt. You know
It's
what
like
I mean?
a flower cross-strained with another flower. It's like a sunflower and a rose. You'd call it a sun rose or something
Yeah.
like that. You know,
Oh,
you don't just
shit.
make up these names.
No.
It's literally a cross of flowers in that combined
But
to
they
create the
go
names.
and find the best one, you know? So there's
Yeah.
always going to be like
Phenotypes.
Gelato 41, Gelato 45, like the different cuts. And this cut grew a little bit better. This
Right.
cut grew better nugs. This one smells better, you know?
Gorilla
So-
Glue 4, Super Glue, you know, the glue strains in general, those are phenotypes. They're all the same plant, just different
It
types of
there's a
strain
science to this shit. It's not
Yeah.
just getting high, you know? You have to be like, you have to know the intense like
Here,
soul
Cookie.
to it.
You gotta know what you're smoking.
Take the
Obviously, you gotta know what
microphone. I
you're
gotta roll this
smoking,
blunt real
right?
quick.
Exactly.
You gotta know what you're smoking. Like, I was
And
like,
back in the trap days, you didn't know you were smoking. That's the thing.
No
You were just
idea.
smoking
Green.
green. You were smoking
Green.
trash.
Just
That shit
yeah,
had
green.
PM on it. You know, that
Just
shit was
open.
not good
I was
at
high as
all.
fuck,
Now
though.
it's
Right? That $35
I was drinking my 40, girl, and I was just smoking weed.
now it's lab tested. Now it's regulated. You know it's clean for a fact. You know it has no pesticides. You know it's actually going to be
Oh,
No
that's
fungus,
becoming
no
a lot.
microbes.
since it's
about
legal.
pesticides,
Yeah, since it's legal, now you know everything in the shop is proven to be valuable enough to be there.
And because
you know?
of that testing too, you can see if it has like THC, how much of that is in there, how much CBN's in there, how much of the CBD that
The
we're talking
batch
about earlier.
date it grew on, the day they put the nugs in the jar. You know everything. You know the
You know
whole
exactly
detail.
what is going
Yeah,
in
there's
you
a whole
when you're
trace
smoking
and
it.
step to it now, you know. So you see on your jar, and for it to be legal, you have to have a batch number. You have to have a cultivation date. You also have to have when it was packaged, and then you have to have the percentage as
Keep
well.
it going.
So
And that
there's many
percentage is
things
derived
to
from
it.
those labs that do the testing, and they are phenomenal at what they do because they break it down to
So they take
terpenes
you
are
to
in
go
there.
do
Yeah.
No pesticides. No pesticides.
Did you guys go to
Everything-
weed college? You guys
Right, right.
Oh my god!
Assessment. Everyone
I'm not high as fuck, and I'm
Everyone
chilling.
asks
Like, but then I feel
You guys
good
go to school
about
for this?
it.
Where can I
Like,
sign
I
up?
feel good. Like, I feel like I need to do something productive. I don't
Yeah.
fucking am
Come
like
on,
chilling
sativa.
and fucking. You know what I mean?
And I
get
just
high
want to
as
say,
fuck.
everyone always
I'm
wants to
sativa
say
as fuck.
you're a sativa
Yeah,
person.
I
Do you like
am.
that blue dream or do you like that lemon jack, honey?
Ooh.
I drink lemon jack.
There you go. That's what I thought.
Okay, if
Just
I
so she can get shit
Hybrid
done.
indica dominant.
I
all
just see
day.
the cool name and I just literally pick it up. I literally don't even
She
fucking
see
know
the
about
panty
what.
dropper, she'd be like, ooh, that's mine.
Oh yeah. Okay. The blowjob.
Let's in a bar, honey.
What the fuck?
Well, it could be.
Well, I'm drinking water today. I'm driving.
I know. I got.
That's how I
in my
met her.
cup.
We're lifting.
So you want to know how story. You want to know how I met this girl? I was driving Uber and I just picked her up, and she was like, she had food or whatever, right? She was just chilling. We were talking. She was telling me about that she works at a medical shop. I'm like, where the fuck? Where? And on 2nd Street, and I go, 2nd Street? I never knew there was a butt shop. We fucking go to Panama. I never knew.
Yeah, so I gotta drop some knowledge to you real quick, but I'm glad we did because everything happens for a reason.
I believe in that shit.
We're here, you know, it was supposed to happen.
That is a Pax pen.
This is cool.
I got a Pax pen right here. I'm gonna give that to you guys. It is a full cartridge.
For work, girl.
There you go. Stick in the bag.
She just probably took a third hit.
We gotta just pass it along,
It's only been hit twice before she just hit it, and it's engraved. If you look on it, we customized on the other side.
Detail. There you go.
So that's the camera.
so-
That's engraved at our shop. Okay, PAX comes through. And it
Picture on Instagram.
ends when you buy a PAX cartridge and it gives you a free battery. So boom, boom. We got a lot of free stuff going
So
on.
I will be reposting from our page a lot of deals you guys have. I'll be following you guys, and you guys could just send me that over, and I'll just share it with everybody. Dude, after this fucking episode, I'm fucking
We would love to have
right
you
now.
go in the shop, you know,
Girl,
check it
I'll
out.
go right now. I'm taking my dad. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take my dad because I really do need it. Like, I really wanted to learn about CBD. I don't fucking know shit. I know that it's good for people that are, you know, a little ill, but I didn't know the max. You know, I don't know why. I don't know. You know.
It's so powerful in what it
Do
can
you
do.
smoke it? Does he
We
want to
have
eat?
like
Can he
cancer
eat
patients
some?
coming in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've personally known people who were coming in on their last days of life to get the medicine just to get them comfortable so they could pass away, unfortunately.
Wow.
Literally,
that's crazy.
I know
that.
people like in my head I could envision them like right now. He came in lively, you know. He got cancer. He got diagnosed. He got all the medicine and care he could.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his body just wasn't going to be taken care of.
Yeah.
You know, it was not going to happen
Yeah.
with this. You know, but it did make him comfortable. And I remember speaking with him his last days. You know, it's crazy because it helps them. Even if it's going to happen ultimately, it still makes them comfortable. You know what I mean? And they're not all dosed up on like prescription pills.
Yeah,
They're
that's not a way to go out.
Exactly.
No.
They're actually like in their house comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we personally
crazy.
know people who are actually cancer patients. They come in. There's like regulars that come in all the time.
Ooh. There's this guy that comes in who literally comes in with a walker, and on a necklace he has the like pins and all the things that were inside of his body, and it's like $300,000 worth of like stuff that was in his body that saved his life, and basically were taken out.
Yeah.
Titanium like rods and stuff.
What the fuck?
He has it in a cool necklace though, but he comes
He has
in.
a big ass scar he shows us.
Yeah, a big
Gnarly.
scar. He had a hole in his stomach that you can fit like poker chips in, like nonstop.
God.
He kept telling us this, and he shows us this, and it's brutal. But he comes in and swears by this brand Select, which is a vape cartridge.
Yeah.
And he loves it. He swears by it, hands down. It's the only thing that cures his pain, and he's like all about it. He comes in, everyone who's in there, he tells, buy this because if you're in pain, this is gonna help you.
What
and
is
it's
it
And it
called?
does.
That's fucking dope.
Select. That's the brand. Select
okay.
Elite cartridges.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah. And then he's talking about the indica ones because
Mm-hmm.
indica is meant for pain. Sativa doesn't really help as much with pain in the body, but it does help with a little bit of headache pain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, stuff to know.
It's all based about your person, though. You know, everyone's gonna
everyone's
react
different.
differently. Your cannabinoid system is totally different. So sometimes you could love Select and it could be your thing, but that's why you speak with us, and that's why it's trial and error. Sometimes, you know, it's just like a medication. You have to try this. Didn't work for you. Try this. That one worked great for you. Okay, you know.
You guys should be wearing a lab coat when you guys work.
That'd be dope.
He's just created something.
I got a PhD in weed.
You're Matt
alright?
Flores, honey.
Yeah, your rap Flores. That's fucking dope. So, okay. So, I was thinking, like, I need CBD, right? Like, I want to just take it. But the
Yeah.
CBD with THC, does that get you fucking lit as fuck?
Not at all.
No.
It gives you a perfect, ideal balance.
Yeah.
We recommend that for people who want to go about their day, not being too medicated, who are able to drive, you know, who are able to get that edge off and feel at ease without being super medicated. You know, they're not going to be super high. Not at all.
You gotta think of like when THC is in conjunction with CBD, especially when THC is in a very low amount. It's like the coach telling the players what to do and just kind of like kicking it off, you know? It's just really just something to just be like, hey, this is what you need to do.
Yeah, it's not gonna
and
be
the
able to see
system
without
direct.
it. Gotcha.
Oh my god.
Gracious. Are you allergic to this information?
This one always makes me sneeze.
OG
This one
makes you
always
sneeze.
makes me
Straight up. OG
Yeah,
makes
they
you
work in
sneeze.
conjunction.
does.
If it doesn't tickle your nose, it's not good enough. No, seriously.
The
Like when you smell it
little
and it
wiggle,
tickles your nose, it's good.
Should trademark that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't tickle your nose, it's not working.
Hey, the nose knows, huh? The nose knows.
That part.
But listen, people don't know that CBD actually calms the THC effects. It
Yep.
mellows you out. So
And
when
everyone's so scared of it in there. They're like,
And let me
no.
just tell you, CBD is ideal for depression, anxiety, just awkwardness. You know what I mean? It's gonna help you tremendously. Literally, by far, it's
Yeah.
one of the most best medications that you
taken
can take.
in a regimen.
Exactly.
Yes.
And if you're trying to deal with like, let's say you're having like neuropathy pain, like we were talking about earlier, or having like some PTSD issues, we would go with CBN, which is cannabinol. That's going to be the non-psychoactive or very mellow psychoactive
Yeah.
factors of the THC being broken down over time. And that's something that a lot of people who deal with, you know, insomnia or have like struggles with actually just going to sleep.
It's the most
Yeah,
sedating.
Ooh,
snack.
I know somebody, Willie G.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Like
listen,
sleeping on a
what,
cloud.
what I love about CBN, I use it a lot because I use it in the transdermal patches. Okay, I don't sleep well all night, so I'll wake up and I'll have to use the restroom probably like 2 times. Like I'll pee, you know, like I'll wake up and pee. And the thing is, it's because I'm not getting good
Tell us
REM
more.
sleep. You know, REM, which is rapid eye movement. That's the cycle of sleep where you're actually dreaming. You actually get good sleep.
You stay asleep. You
CBN.
wake,
Yeah,
don't
you're
wake up
in a
groggy.
dead
CBN puts you into that REM cycle quicker, and it actually lets you stay in that so you don't wake up often.
So there's no waking up, going to the bathroom, no waking up to roll over, none of that.
Right, exactly.
You're just out.
And you don't have trouble
no, listen, you
waking
don't,
up in the morning.
Yeah, you don't wake
either.
up groggy, you wake up refreshed. That's what I always tell people, and I use the patches because they're very light. They are derived from marijuana. They're never
Cannabis.
hemp derived because they're Mary's Medicinals. That's the brand. It's the best
That
brand
is
ever.
the
I
brand.
swear to
I'm gonna
God.
have to go get that.
Yeah, a
Alright,
I
transdermal
cannot wait
patch.
to visit you guys. I need to go.
Transdermal.
I need to go now.
Seriously.
We need to go on our break now.
Jumped in
Call
your
the
car
security
one
guard.
day
Let's
and
go
look at
open
it
right
now.
now.
Let's
I
see.
just walking into
It's
people's
meant to
lives,
be.
jumping
We
into
just
people's
manifest
cars.
this whole thing.
That's what I like doing.
Perfect
Uber.
timing.
You never know. I might meet a prostitute. Who knows? I'm just kidding.
I know. Honestly, if you go, hit us up and we'll come
We got
through.
you.
Yeah, we got you. We'll come through.
You guys definitely have to come back.
Yeah. I'm gonna come back with a
We'll
couple
bring you
artists.
some, we'll bring you some shit too.
Ooh, I like
Give you
that.
Yeah,
CBD,
because
that
we're in the
CBN.
boombox
Shout
right
out
now.
to
Come
Y
on.
Waves.
This
He's
is
one of
Scion
the best
Boombox right
artists
now.
I know on SoundCloud. Y Waves ? Check him out.
All right. All this
Check 'em
information.
out.
I'm gonna need to fucking, make sure I
We
get
gotta
it.
know to write all
Notes on
these
this
down so
episode.
we can go ahead and
Yeah,
tag
put, like,
everybody.
disclaimer.
I
Take
rewatch
notes.
episodes over so I can fucking remember, like, okay, what did that fool say? Oh,
She does. She just wants to 20 times. What? Write all the names down.
Did you hear
So
that?
she got you guys. To make sure everybody gets shouted out.
So what do you want to know about the music? Because you said you want to talk about that more.
yeah,
I wanna know.
I wanted to know. So, okay, what type of music do you produce? What is your genre?
Hip hop, trap,
Hip hop, trap.
rap. Like I love it all. I have a piano at home. I teach myself piano. I'm self-taught. I use
Cool.
FL Studio. I have like a complete control keyboard. It's the Mach 2, the newest one, super dope. And then I have a whole setup at home. Yamaha HS5s and
I
shit.
call the walls the egg carton walls. So you have your egg carton walls?
Oh yeah, basically.
I always say it like that.
The egg carton walls. I get what you're saying. Hell yeah, I dig it. I love it.
I have been in someone's
half
like
dozen,
little
that full
room with
dozen
the
right there.
cartons on the wall before.
You know?
But yeah, okay, honestly, I work with someone who's rapping in Spanish. So I work with someone who
That's
raps.
dope.
Yeah, but it's good rap that's not really ever done. And that's why he's doing it.
We
because
just had an artist do that.
Yeah.
Come on.
My
Yeah.
homie Elmatic.
Ooh.
So, that's the
Okay,
homie.
okay.
Well, Illy smokes now, right? So, but he's a dope ass artist.
bad.
I have him on one of my podcasts, so you'll check it out.
But he's also doing the
Alright.
whole Spanish thing right
yeah,
now.
and he.
It's like a
and
thing
he
right
had
now,
this
right?
song.
Yeah.
I have a
He
whole
had-
mixtape not
He
dropped.
had this song. I'm like, what? I'm over Crystal. You bump it, bitch? Yeah, bitch. I'm
There
fucking. Just
I'd love to hear it
The
sometime.
Spanish,
Hell
so
Let's
yeah,
get
that's
it.
in because every time I turn the radio on now, like it's on Power 106, it's on
With that
1903.
Bad Bunny in the background.
Yeah,
Well,
all
here's
of it now.
Here's what I can do.
I'm like, damn
Next
it, what a time to not know
through,
Spanish.
next time I come through, I'm gonna have every mixtape done. I do not.
Oh.
But I have a homie who does know Spanish, and he comes through, and he's like telling me like,
Translate.
"Hey, that didn't make sense," and then he tells him, and he called him out on it, and I'm like, I dig that because straight up, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, so you just did it like, you could have been like,
Ah, shit.
"Me llamo," and I'm like, "Wait, me llamo? No, I know that one. I know that one.
Oh my gosh.
That's my name. No, I know that one, but no. All right, but yeah, honestly, I'll have him come through, and I'm gonna mix and master that mixtape by the time I come through, and we'll be able to play it or whatever. We can bump it.
I always just share it,
Yeah.
and whatever. What's his SoundCloud?
He doesn't have a
have a
SoundCloud.
YouTube?
No. He has
an
an Instagram. He does have an Instagram, but we'll share that later. I'll
Okay,
get
we'll
that
share
out.
that, yeah, no worries,
We'll
we'll
get
share that.
But young, courageous YK the Juice Man, he definitely has some stuff out on SoundCloud and a couple other things. I can give that to you
You're
for
gonna
sure.
have to send it to me. Yep.
Yeah, but that's the trapper, the lean sipping.
I
hard.
always am trying to find artists from like local, like Pedro. I didn't even hear about him.
Oh, he plays out in like downtown
Did you
LA.
oh really?
Yeah, downtown LA. He plays like shows in like skytop lounges and stuff like that. It's lit, and we can go. But right now I don't have an ID because
Life happens, okay? Life happens.
Life-
alright?
life's
Life happens
cool.
when you go
No ID.
drinking. You know.
My bad.
Oh man, don't
Loose
worry.
I love you, Mom.
I lost my phone and my ID like at the same time, and my boyfriend's $200.
Hit it.
Hey, you know.
Oh, it
happens
was an
sometimes.
accident.
What do you guys
It
say,
was an
Destiny?
accident.
I don't have ID.
Like we said, life happens. You know, one too many tequila shots gets you. Yeah, Panama Joe's drink.
I actually lost my
those free
ID
drink
at the
cards.
Lowell's party. So
Oh.
I lost my ID at the Lowell's
As long as
smoke,
it's under
little
$12.
party. I could not
As
find
long as
it
that
after
Panama
that.
Joe's drink card is under
Fuck
$12, honey.
Yeah, no. I'm not about Panama Joe's. I'm about Satan's second. I'll take a
love
girl out
Cincy.
and we'll
Shout
get
out to
bougie real
Cincy's.
quick. Let's go.
I've never been there. I've never.
Oh my god, it's
They're
so
fire with
fancy.
pizza,
But I love
honey.
them and they love me because I go there every day.
We're gonna have to go.
I
Yeah,
go there
yeah.
every day. Yeah. Freshly single.
Oh damn! Shot!
Oh, damn.
Hit him with it.
What happened to
By
the Cordova
the
bottle?
time this comes out, she'll be gone, so it's cool.
Hey, where's the blood now?
Where's that shade at, though?
Gotta wear this hat to keep the shade going.
But I do appreciate you guys coming on my podcast, man. We want you
Thank
guys
you for
over
having us.
again. We want you to come over again. You gave me so
Hell
much.
yeah.
I'm fucking like,
You know what,
what,
next
bitch?
time?
Did I just learn what the fuck I learned? Like, I'm
I should have brought a damn notebook and a pen for this episode.
You came for a
Instead of
podcast,
talking,
you got to
next
school,
time we're
honey.
gonna bring stuff. We're gonna bring everything we were talking about. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring
No,
some
thank you for
transdermal patches.
this. We're
There you
gonna
go.
we're
Yeah.
gonna work like
Okay, next time let's do a review on the products that we're gonna bring.
Yeah.
All of us, let's try it. Let's do that.
yeah.
I'll
We'll just
bring the
apply it right
Costco.
here and be like,
We'll
oh,
do a
girl.
review.
you-
The Lobo blunts, the $80 blunts that we sell, Lobo blunts.
Lobo.
They have 3.5
We're gonna
grams
go
of
visit you,
top
though.
shelf flour and wax inside.
Oh, when I met you, you said they were doing massages. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Oh
okay.
my God.
That was the Kush
That
Queen
was
massage.
dope.
Shout out to Kush Queens. Yeah, that was a PAD where they would come, but Papa and Barkley also
Yeah.
does that as well. But either or, you know.
Oh,
And
God.
we have massage oil, we have bath bombs, we have lube, we have so
I
many
knew
things.
that. hey.
Definitely
That
had to
CBD
check it out.
massage? Oh, it's
I would've went
like
sleep.
clouds touching you and just like massaging you to like relaxation. Oh.
Oh.
I'm like on silent mode now, and I'm just like, oh, my eyes are so low. I'm like,
Oh my god.
She's 5 blunts deep? Is that where we're at?
I don't even
right now?
know.
I don't count.
I
We
don't
don't count.
know.
Who cares?
I feel like it's been like.
okay, we'll play a game. You
We-
guys count, and then you guys write below how many
Oh,
How many happened?
that we
yes.
smoked. How many
Yes, love it.
That's a good one. That's a good one. We're gonna do that. We're gonna
We
do
want
that.
to know how many shots and how much we smoked.
Wait, how many shots did you guys
We don't
take?
even know.
We
I
don't know.
finished the bottle.
I don't even
I-
think
I
We
I
didn't drink any in there.
If you saw the red cups, that's a shot.
Yeah.
No, I
How many
don't-
seconds was that chug?
Was that a 3 count? Was that a 6 count?
Oh,
Double pour?
Hit him with it.
You guys can count how many times I got smoke in my eye because you've seen me a couple times.
You're just saying that because you're high. Not 'cause you got something
I
else.
did watch it back, and you guys are gonna see me like this like 5
Okay,
times.
and what do they win? What do they
She
win?
looking gorgeous.
They
Daphne's
went up.
healthy and
Hey.
happy.
Hey, maybe we'll bring you
Look
some
at her.
product and you may have some of that
looking gorgeous with his big smile.
Yeah?
Everyone's looking good
Some
tonight.
incentive.
Yeah.
Add That's alright.
I love your sweater.
Hey, shout out
Get that
to
notebook out.
the Heartless
disclaimer.
City, the Rock Shop. They'll be on here soon too.
All love.
Hell yeah.
All love.
Well,
Rasta.
I love
Thank you for
that I have-
having us.
I
Thank
love
you for the invite. I'm glad I
Hell
met
yeah.
you.
I know, hell yeah. I'm like, hell yeah. Okay, heaven yes. Hey, my bad. My bad. No, but hey,
you got two.
I really
Oh,
wanted
you
to
all
bring in
were-
different, bud tenders in different shops, and this is my goal too, because everybody, dude, I'm going to new shops and I'm like, wait, is this like a tax shop? Is this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can tell when it's a, fucked up shop, because you got
And
girls
every
with no
shop
with no
honestly has a
bras and dogs walking
Exactly.
Fuck.
They have a different vibe to them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every single
I
one.
went to one and I'm like, smell like piss, like dog piss.
Oh my God.
And you go inside, there's like 3 dogs. Like,
Oh my God.
but they're so friendly. They're like huge ass dogs.
We
I'm like,
sometimes have little dogs, but like they're honestly
no, but this is not. No.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, these girls had no bra on.
yeah, no.
Like literally, like titty out. Like literally.
No.
No, we're decent. We're professional.
We're decent.
We're professional.
The
But
weeds
listen,
everywhere.
this is the best job I've ever had. It's a union job, so we have benefits. We have a great pay. We have
Hey.
union
Got the
back
red
days.
sign.
We need a
Yo,
night job.
Guys, yeah. Can we come up your phone? Like, give me something.
I
Like,
work 10-hour days, and it's easy because it's the best job I've ever had.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like, dude, we
enjoyable.
help
We help
people.
people.
People come back to us all the time. Hey, no, I want Frank to help me. No, I want Destiny to help me. Where's Matt at?
Exactly.
you
Straight
guys
up.
are mad
Wait,
stuff.
seriously.
Exactly. And
Okay.
when you're having a bad day,
Best
you
day
go
ever.
to work, your mind is totally taken off. Your mind is totally set on the people in front of you. You're talking, doing what you
Yeah.
do best. And, your whole day, it's nothing like, you can't even feel the day's vibes if you go to work. It's always
Yeah.
the
That's
same.
dope.
Drama at home is so relieved when I go to work because I'm helping a lot of people and I actually love my job.
So
and it's
thankful
insane
for
to
the
say that
job.
because I don't
Thank
ever
you.
say
Learn
that
new
before.
shit.
Yeah, you guys aren't watching the clock.
Yeah.
And since I've
No.
been in the industry, since like I've never had a normal job, always been in the dispensary life,
Lucky.
I've met some of my like lifelong friends in this industry, so thank the Lord for this industry for that one thing, and then 2, just for being happy at work all the time, like it's never a bad day,
Yeah, it's fucking dope. Congratulations, and I thank you guys for coming, and thank you, Cookie.
Oh yeah.
You're a bud tender.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Miss Dabstinny. And thank you.
Frank or Dank Young.
Dang! That's a cheater there. Like, what the? Wait, is that someone new? Where the fuck did he go?
See what happened was.
Frank. Thank you.
How many blunts did we pass?
I don't even know.
See, you gotta get the right answer. Get that
Enough.
free thing,
Hey,
honey.
hold that real quick.
Hold, do I still have one in my little packet thing? Hold on, let me check.
All right. Well, thank you for our gift, and thank you, Crystal.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what?
Thank you, thank you,
I got to guess
I got one more
One
too.
more gift. One more gift for you guys.
Oh wait.
I got one more gift.
Damn, man.
A
I'm so
doobie for
lucky.
later.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
A doobie for
Our
later.
lunch break's gonna be lit.
Yeah. Hey,
Where do you
eat up.
guys work? Where do you guys work?
And so
Some like office job that's really. It's like 9 to 5,
she's my boss.
Oh,
Hey, boss.
Barely.
okay. That's cool though. Good shit.
There you go.
We're
Come
just
on, power.
chilling.
chilling.
Sometimes we'll get drunk at lunchtime and
This is my
shit.
gorgeous boss.
No, I'm not a boss. I'm literally not.
She's too boss.
She's the boss because she brought you guys out
So
here.
boss.
We're like, we're all like
Goddamn
about our job. Like,
Dabstinny.
our bosses were like, they heard something about a podcast, and we're like, oh fuck. And he asked us about it, and we're like, we're not allowed to tell you. We can't tell you. We cannot tell you. And then we're like, but if we get up and leave one day, then we'll tell you. Okay, now you guys can't see this.
Because I'm gonna continue doing this. Like, I love having people like you. Like, I love having people that are doing something for yourselves, for the community, for like, this is a good. Weed is never has it ever been a bad time when I smoked weed. Like, never.
Right.
It's
I've never
actually
gotten in trouble for
relieving.
weed. Like literally. Who's
Well,
gotten in
must be
trouble?
nice. I used to get in trouble all the fucking
But maybe
time.
by
My
your parents,
mom,
your
yeah, my
parents, but I'm
mom.
talking like
by
police
the law,
and law.
when it was illegal.
My mom and dad were.
Oh
okay
no,
with
they gave it back to me. I was in high school and they gave me back my weed.
Yeah, but
Oh.
Literally.
she'd be working at trap shops, so yeah, you'd be like sketching out a little bit.
Okay. So prior to the legalization,
Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry, go ahead. Wait, no.
you go.
When they raided your shops, what do you do and what do you say?
Multiple shops. I've been in multiple raids, so
Okay.
I have multiple tickets for doing the same shit basically, and I'm doing the same thing I'm doing now, but it's allowed because we're paying taxes and it's okayed by the law.
Nice.
Legal honey.
Exactly.
Bud tending is the best job I've ever had in my life. Yes, we do
What
get
to
free
do in
samples,
raids?
but it's
What happened?
because
Why do the difference between,
companies want us to know like how their product is, so we try it out.
God, I'm dead.
People wonder, do you guys get free stuff? Yes, we do, only because people want to know how that is before we sell it. So we do test it out. But also, we were talking about your trap days.
We call them Wild Wild West days when there's no rules and regulation. You got dab bars and
Donations.
Donations.
Patience. Yeah.
Patience.
You can't say I want to buy. You have to say I want to donate.
Yeah.
Big
I didn't know
facts.
about that.
That's
Yep.
the trap shop.
Trap shop days.
Trap
I don't know
shop
what that meant.
days.
I was like, what?
So in the raid, you walk in.
So
Someone
in
lock
the raid, you pretty much act like a patient if you're in a position to look like a patient. So in one of my raids in particular, I just ran to the front and I sat down, and there was an undercover
Wow.
cop in there that I was helping. So she was just like, she works here, you know what I mean? So that being said, the guy searched me. He was just like, we'll take the cameras, we'll do this, give me your phone, tell us the truth, you know. And so basically, you act like a patient. You don't say shit. You say you don't know. You just I plead the fifth, basically, and that's what you're supposed to do. But a lot of times, there's people who you're going to be involved with who would just, oh, do you need the owner's name? Do you need his number? Do you need like, you know what I mean? Like, no, like I know, like yeah, they're scared as fuck. They're getting arrested. I've never got booked, but I've gotten like, you know, like pretty much in their car or like written up. You know, I've had to go to jail, and just like get written off for it, basically, you know, do probation and do things like that.
Yeah.
Get a warrant, you know, do all this stupid shit just because it's not legal in that city zone. But in the other raid I've been in, they were literally crazy. They got all the cameras and they pulled them out from the tops of the wall.
They came busting in first off.
They came busting
ramming
in with guns.
Yeah, came straight up
With
SWAT gang
guns,
type
yeah.
shit.
They came in, they busted the glass door. They didn't even try to
Crazy.
open it. The door was
Wow.
open. Okay, so they busted the glass door open, made a huge scene. After that, they got all the people who worked there, put them to the side. Now I was in the office. You know, they took me, they took the other manager. They were interrogating us, telling us, you know, like, do you know this is illegal? How long do you work here? Where's the money at? Open the safe.
Oh my
do
God.
this, do that. They got all the weed jars and put it in one huge bin, and they just basically started destroying everything.
We're gonna smoke this later.
Destroying
And now you go to work
everything.
peacefully every day with no
Yeah,
worries.
exactly. And now it's totally night and day, and it's okay. And I actually had a time when the cops actually came into the shop willingly, and we had to do a little incident report because someone did like something stupid there.
Yeah.
And they came in, they
checked it
smelled
out.
some flower,
Yeah, they
and
were
it
all
was
into
so
it.
surreal because prior to this being a cop being in the shop means run. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You know, so it was crazy. Yeah.
They came in and were like, "Oh, what's this? What's this?" And I watched it on the camera. I wasn't there that day, but Bree played the camera for me, and she showed me the video. And the cops were like, "Oh wow, this smells good!" Like they were totally looking at this, and I'm like, "Oh my god,
Is this happening?
Thank God!"
And let me just say, there was 3 patrol cars outside, and
Yeah.
2 of them were in the back, and one of them was in the front chilling in the waiting room. And when I tell you, like, oh, am I gonna be arrested right now? Like, that was definitely scary. And as soon as they were like, hey, what does this do? What can you use this for? Oh, it's a cream? They have that?
I should give this to my wife.
Yeah, like they were tripping hard, and I was
That's
just
so
like,
funny.
Wow, but it
just
works. Oh,
They're in
done.
Buddy.
That's dope.
right?
Yeah.
Like I can talk now.
That's dope. Thank you. I am so like this is fucking like I'm like what the fuck. I know nothing about CBD. I don't know nothing about all that shit. Like
Alien
you
Labs.
guys really.
Alien Labs.
Is that another?
Smoke it. Alien Labs.
Okay. I don't know.
Get it. Smoke it. Hands down.
Alright, fuck it.
Do you want to like float above your chair, get Alien Labs, and smoke it?
Oh hell yeah! I feel like Aladdin or something, huh?
Yeah, no, on that magic carpet, or like Goku on his like flying Nimbus type thing. You know,
said
like,
Goku.
Yeah, straight up, or Gohan. You know, whatever you want to go for.
All right.
Well, you guys got me fucking stoned as
I was
fuck,
out magic carpet.
and I feel like this is the greatest podcast right now because I don't even know.
This is my favorite episode so far.
Yeah, I don't even know how many joints, how many
Connected
blunts
crew
I-
here.
Connected. Thank you so much.
Connected. Beomtshore,
I will be
2nd
sharing
Street.
everyone's IG, but
Hit it
so
up.
you could tell everybody what's your IG, anywhere they can find you.
Dank YVNG. That's literally IG, like all day.
And I'll still
Hands
have
down.
it in the bio.
And then for me, it's DAB Tiny. So Dabstinny. My name's Destiny, so.
Oh, that's cute.
She plays with the words.
And you be dabbing a lot.
Exactly.
And
It's gonna be the cookie, so it's gonna be the underscore cookie COOKEY underscore cookie COOKIE, because you know I'm a little cookie.
I'll still put it in the bio.
You see who I am.
I'll
You see
tag
what's
you
up?
guys. I'll tag you as well.
Yeah.
But fuck yeah,
Hit
thank
'em.
you so much. I learned a lot. I fucking wish I would have brought a pen and but whatever. I recorded
No,
it.
you
have to
come to our
record
store,
now,
we'll
right?
tell you more.
No, I am. I'm gonna go with my
Me
dad.
and Winnie are gonna show up with notebooks and
Ooh.
pens, and we're just gonna.
And we're also still coming back, and we're gonna bring you stuff. Don't
Fuck
worry,
yeah.
we won't
We'll
forget
play a
that.
game. We'll do something fun, and also you can bring in some cool
games.
artists.
You
I
don't
always like to
forget
find out about
game?
new artists. So
Yes.
I am. Thank you, Uber, for fucking introducing me to you. And thank you, Connected, for introducing me
Thank
to you
you.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Boombox, I love it.
No, thank you guys.
Yeah.
It's fun, huh? I wasn't
It's
Taylor there.
fun.
It's
I love this car. It's nice.
Yeah,
It's
you know?
spacious.
Hey,
Right.
we get faded. Oh my
Beautiful.
god, I got faded last time.
Oh, we be getting
Last
faded.
time.
You
What
already
was this
know.
time?
White Claws. God damn.
Oh,
Hey, no. What you gotta do is make a White Claw with vodka. It's like a cocktail, but you also gotta add lime and shit. Oh, you already know. Yeah. I saw it on the White Claw commercial.
We're
I was like, I love it. I
lemonade
love
next
it.
time. And we're make some
Yes,
fucking
down.
vodka lemonades
Super
going
down for
on.
that.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Well,
We
thank
got
you,
time.
Crystal, for being my
Thank you.
co-host.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
I'm really
Crystal.
high right now.
And thank you for this
I hope.
free shit
You
we
better
got.
be.
Yo,
You better hit that pen one more
Liddy.
time before we go.
All right.
All
Do it.
right. All right. Hey, also,
tell me twice.
you can connect that to your phone with the PAX Era app, and you can play games with it.
Shut
And control the temperature. And
You can
control the temperature.
honey.
I feel like I'm a kid again.
Yeah. And it's a full car, so hit that shit.
No.
Yeah, don't get it.
We'll
Don't
be hitting
get
that
it.
shit at work.
There you go. There
Be a
you
shy.
go,
Hit it.
Crystal.
I'll be editing my
It's
videos
cool.
all
You
stoned.
good?
I love it. Thank you.
There you
Let's
go.
get
All
it.
right. Well, thank you guys for another episode of the Boombox Podcast.
Boombox.
The episode 10. Fuck. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you guys.
All right.